What's good, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing, and we back at you again. Before I start this video, I just want to say something, man, to my true supporters out there who show nothing but positivity and respect and honor. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. You guys are a breath of fresh air, and I appreciate all your love and support. No joke. No joke. So, Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. This weekend, y'all. This weekend. I will be watching that fight here, live at my home. And we're going to have a live stream party. Definitely. My first live stream was last weekend with the Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. And it went fairly well, man. It really did. I had a lot of supporters show up. And, we got to communicate. We got to chat. People got to ask me questions. I got to know you guys on a different level. And you got to know me on a different level. And I thought it was freaking awesome. So why not do it again? So if you are a supporter of Real Talk Boxing and you don't have the fight, or you're just going to be home and you don't have anything to do, come hang out with your boy Real Talk Boxing, man. Let me analyze this fight for you guys. Now, I don't think I'm going to go on as soon as the cards start going on. I'm going to go on when Errol Spence and Danny Garcia starts their match, because I don't want to, bore anybody to death. So maybe probably about 20 minutes before that, and we'll chat. Hopefully it's about an hour or so, and we could just kick it and have fun. You know what I'm saying? And if there's any haters out there planning on showing up, trying to disrupt the positivity and the respect and honor, we ain't going to show you no kind of respect, man. So if that's the case, don't even show up, man. Don't even show up and try to show out, all right? This is for Real Talk Boxing supporters and for other people who hasn't seen or know Real Talk Boxing to get to know me, and maybe subscribe and throw a like in there. Let's talk about this fight, this up-and-coming fight. First off, let's talk about Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is 36-3. What do you mean, Real Talk 3? He's only got 2 losses, Keefe Poo and Sean Porter. No, sir. He has another loss that they actually gave him a win, Mauricio Herrera, you remember that guy? He beat Danny Garcia. I don't care what nobody says. He beat Danny Garcia, but you know how it is. It's politics. One of the handful of things that I hate about boxing. But nevertheless, Danny is always game. Danny has a granite chin. He's always dangerous. He has that no-look hook, that left hook, that will knock your block off. And sometimes take your lunch money. Some people say Danny's jumping on Errol Spence because he had a bad car wreck about a year ago, but that's not the case. Danny Garcia called out Errol Spence before that accident happened, so I commend him for that, for stepping up to the challenge when not many people were wanting to step up to the challenge against Errol Spence, because at the time he was a boogeyman of the division. Errol Spence is a game fighter. I really like Errol Spence a lot as a fighter. He hasn't shown many dimensions, though. The only dimensions that I saw him show more of is when he fought Mikey Garcia. He boxed. He actually boxed Mikey and showed people he could box and stay on his toes and move his head a little bit. So is he going to do that against Danny? I don't know. I'm thinking so, because Danny is a counterpuncher, flat-footed, and he likes to fight in the pocket and throw those counter hooks. So he might move around and box Danny. You know what I'm saying? But I know Danny's going to come to fight. Danny's not going to lay down. Danny wanted this fight before the accident, so obviously he's not afraid. Do I respect Danny Garcia? Most certainly. Most certainly. Angel Garcia is another thing. Angel has a mouthpiece on him. He's always capping off. But, I think he has to do that because Danny's not really a talker. He's kind of laid back and quiet. But Angel is a totally different type of person than his son. I can tell you that much. Now let's get to Errol Spence, man. Errol Spence, I really commend Errol Spence for taking this fight with Danny Garcia, because he could have took a tune-up, and in an interview, Errol Spence was asked, what do you have to prove? And Errol said, the only thing that I have to prove is that I'm not a shell of myself, that there's nothing wrong with me. He says he's a realist, and he understands that people are concerned about the bad car accident that he has, but he assures us that he's fine, and he's going to show that this weekend against Danny Garcia. I'm going to need at least 3 rounds to know whether or not it's Errol Spence and not a broken, damaged Errol Spence from the car accident. But after 3 or 4 rounds, we'll know for a fact what's going on. Should we be dealing with the old Errol Spence, the Errol Spence before the car accident, the Errol Spence that hasn't suffered any type of damage from that car accident? I give an edge to Errol Spence. I feel like I said Danny just a while ago. Sometimes I get my names mixed up. If I did, I'll text it and say sorry, my bad, or whatever. But you know, if we're dealing with an Errol Spence that doesn't have any issues or any damage from the car accident, then I think he'll win that fight. Will it be competitive still? Yes, it would definitely be competitive. But nevertheless, I will be there to watch it. I think it's going to be an exciting fight, and I think most of the fights that are coming up here lately has been exciting to me and intriguing to me. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm looking forward. I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say that Errol Spence is going to box. He's not going to bang. I think we're going to see a different Errol Spence. We're not going to see the flat-footed, stand in front of you, walk you down, break you down type fighter. I think he's actually going to be moving his head a little bit more. I think he's going to want to surprise us, the fans and the critics, saying that he's basically a one-dimensional fighter and he's going to show dimensions. That's what I think. But we will see if I'm right or not. Because deep down in my heart, I think this is what Errol Spence is going to do. I do expect Danny not to lay down, but I think Danny is going to get outboxed in this fight. I really think so. Maybe right or maybe wrong, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I do give Errol Spence a slight edge. But I'm not counting Danny Garcia out because he does have that big no-look hook that he's been catching people with from day one. All right? So check this out. This weekend, Saturday, live stream party with Real Talk Boxing. If you don't have nothing to do and you're willing to sacrifice at least an hour of your time, of your life, come holler at your boy Real Talk, man. Let's get to know each other, man. Let's check out this fight. Let's clown. Let's have fun. And let's show respect and honor. But never mind my opinion. What's yours? Comment below and let me know what you think about this fight. Who's going to win? You think it's going to be a good fight? You think it's going to be competitive? What Errol Spence do you think you're going to see? As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Until the next time, Real Talk Boxing, baby. We out.